name, I apologize. The purple on the dark background made it difficult to read. But congratulations on your token.
And here we go again with a token match by myself. Wanted to have psychics on one side and normals on the other to see who will come out on top.
I do like that they're splitting it up by the different typings there. We'll see if that comes into play here for this Metronome match.
Yes, it was the only one I could find that there were enough types of the same to do that. There were no other 3 similar types in the Metronome pool to pull from.
And while we get our bets in here, it's very heavily in favor of the red team at the moment. If you take a look down in the pinball region, we are currently on Cinnabar Island, which is actually not very common that we reach this far.
And let me say that I really enjoy the new and improved PBR. It has come quite a long way from its first inception, and the new Metronome sets, the new variations of sets throughout the different Pokemons that are available are a welcome change and bring a lot of variety to our betting arena.
Yes, thank you for everyone who has helped with making PBR as great as it is today. We appreciate all your contributions that you provide to this fun and exciting gaming system, if you want to look at it that way.
Not just PBR, but thank you all for supporting TPP and the streamer. TPP was launched in, I believe, 2014 or 15? Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Brian.
It was 14, yes, you were right the first time.
Yes, in, I believe, February, and I am one of many who was introduced to Twitch through Twitch Plays Pokemon, their playthrough of Red version, featuring almost, 100,000 people at one point playing together?
I believe it was actually over at 120,000 at its peak hours. I unfortunately was not here during those times, but it sounded like it was very fun indeed.
Yes, I came in during the Rocket Hideout fiasco, and one of my favorite memories was the 360 no-scope.
Very nice here. We are now down to 20 seconds left. If you'd like to participate in this Metronome match, RNG in its purest form.
Yes, here we go. Countdown is imminent.
And Narlina Maliko opens that crate that they have won. And there was just nothing in it.
You win some, you lose some. Here we go with our Metronome match of this hour.
It's going to be here at the Stargazer Coliseum. Beautiful fake stars fill the night sky.
Meowth versus Exeggutor. Let's see what the Metronome will pull out for each team.
Meowth will get us started first. Goes for a Metronome and picks Wrap. So it does get a stab boost, but it's going to be very weak.
Exeggutor is going for its own Metronome, and it's going to go for a Discharge. Let's see if it gets a Paralysis.
Solid hit there on the kitty, but there is no paralysis as the Wrap chips away a little bit more of Exeggutor's health.
Yes, the residual damage is always helpful in a Metronome match.
Meowth comes in with a second Metronome now. This turn it's going to pick Growth. That is going to raise its special attack.
I believe that's just by one stage?
I believe it is just one stage here. So Meowth is at +1 in special attack, and Exeggutor will respond with... I'm not sure. It's a little frozen. Oh, it looks like it's going to be Wake Up Slap here. Chocolate Berry will weaken it here, but it is still super effective on the kitty cat.
Exeggutor still feeling the Wrap effects from Meowth.
Meowth is now down to about a little under half health here after that Wake Up Slap. Meowth keeps gaining stats here as it goes for a bulk up, raising its attack and defense now.
Yeah, we'll see if stat boost will indeed pull through for the cat.
Exeggutor finds Razor Leaf. That's a stab boost, and that's a solid hit on Meowth. Now down to a quarter health.
Exeggutor still feels the wrap.
Will that be a wrap, folks, here, or will Exeggutor be able to knock out Meowth? So after a couple stat boosts here, Meowth goes in for a present, but it misses the target.
What's the accuracy on present? I can't think of it. 90, I guess?
I believe it is 90 here. Speaking of lower accuracy moves, Sleep Powder is able to connect on Meowth, and it dozes off.
And it is, Exeggutor is free from its wrap. We'll see if it can capitalize on the sleep turns.
Back-to-back stab moves here from Exeggutor as Meowth is still dozing off. Oh my goodness, Luster Purge will come in, and that will finish off Meowth.
Exeggutor getting its other stab move in Psychic.
And that was Latios' signature move in Luster Purge, finishing off Meowth, and Vigoroth will now be sent in here for the red team. Vigoroth outspeeds the Exeggutor here. It goes for Metronome and gets Tailwind here. This is going to double its team speed for 3 turns.
I don't know if that will be helpful. I think the rest of the Mons are speed tied, if I'm not mistaken.
Critical hit from that natural gift. Tangaberry is tossed over on Vigoroth, and Vigoroth is now down to just about half.
Exeggutor putting in work for the blue team here.
Red team takes the opportunity to set up its evasiveness with a double team. See how Exeggutor responds to this.
Exeggutor setting up itself with an defense, raising its defense by 2 stages.
Both teams took the turn off here to raise their stats. Which one of those will pay off for their corner? Vigoroth has tucked in its head here, so it looks to use Skull Bash on the following turn.
And it also raises its defense in the process.
Exeggutor comes in with a Drain Punch. That's going to be super effective here.
The defense boost from Skull Bash helped Vigoroth take that hit a little bit better, but Exeggutor will heal off a little bit of damage.
Exeggutor is almost back up to full health here. The Tailwind has petered out on the red corner as Vigoroth looks to come in with its Skull Bash.
Guessing that is a stab, pretty powerful move, but Exeggutor has that Iron Defense double defense boost, so it will not do too much.
Exeggutor comes back with a Body Slam. This might paralyze Vigoroth, or it might just finish it off. Oh, a critical hit will ensure that it gets finished off.
Will we see an egg sweep in this Metronome battle?
That wasn't expected.
That was quite an excellent hit.
And thank you for that noisemaker from Roy.
Let's see if Bibarel can come back with the reverse sweep for red team.
Bibarel comes in with an Aerial Ace. That's going to be super effective here on the grass type, but it has that Iron Defense set up. Doesn't matter. Critical hit ignores that.
Woo! Taken out. Fierce blow.
Jynx will be sent in here for the blue team. Bibarel was able to prevent the clean sweep from Exeggutor.
Let's see if Jynx can finish off Bibarel for the blue team.
Jynx will move first and come in with Air Cutter. Raise critical hit chance, but just a light hit on the Weaver.
Bibarel going for a fissure, but it misses, unfortunately.
Sometimes you YOLO, and sometimes you miss. Actually, most of the time you miss. As Jynx comes in with another Metronome here, this time selecting Double Edge.
Yeah, sometimes you miss, but sometimes you hit on the first turn of PBR 1.0.
Back in the days of seeded RNG here, double Edge knocks, double edge knocks Bibarel down under half health as it responds with a superpower.
That is a neutral hit, but it's a critical. Wow.
So that is now 2 critical hits here that have been used to take out Blue's Pokemon. Oh, and White Herb restores its stats, so it's feeling fine after those 2 knockouts.
It's looking possible we might have a Beaver sweep. Let's see if the Mr. Mime can come back and salvage the blue team's payout.
The last Pokemon from each team will take the field. Mr. Mime from blue and Bibarel from the red.
Mr. Mime is faster, and it goes for a Dragon Breath.
Dragon Breath does have a chance to paralyze this Beaver here. Do we see it? Bibarel barely holds on. No paralysis, and it's going to fire back with a Metronome of its own.
Bibarel goes for a stab of strength. Pretty powerful with Mr. Mime's low defenses.
Very solid hit there. Mr. Mime now down at half health, and Bibarel is barely holding on at 5 HP.
This is a pretty close match, believe away.
And with that piercing screech, Bibarel's defenses fall very harshly thanks to the simple ability.
Oh, simple works like that too? I didn't know that.
For better or for worse here, as Bibarel responds with a Poison Fang. That's going to be super effective on the Fairy type. Normal effective on the Psychic type.
4th gen roll.
I'm a tryhard here. Mr. Mime is now down at 61 HP, and it goes for a Metronome of its own again.
Goes for a Nightshade that is not effective on the normal type, since it is a ghost type move.
Speaking of moves that are not effective, Bibarel goes for Nightmare, but Mr. Mime is wide awake, so it fails.
But if we will see the end of the match coming up soon.
Bibarel actually outspeeds Mr. Mime this time and comes in with a Vine Whip.
I guess speed tie.
It does appear to be a speed tie. I missed that there during the betting period.
Judgment
has been dealt.
And Mr. Mime will indeed salvage the payout for blue team.
Very valiant effort there from Bibarel, but it wasn't quite enough, and so the blue team will take home the 160% payout.
Good game, idiots.
Bum 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 bum.
Bum bum bum.
Oh man, this brings me back to 1998 when I was first playing it on my Game Boy.
Super Mario Land. I can't say I played that game. That was the Game Boy series.
It was the first Mario game, I believe, on the Game Boy, or one of the first ones. Maybe like the first original.
Nice, nice.
We have moved back over to our battle here with the Bug Catcher. One token is on the line. If you'd like to get a chance to win it, input now.
Yes, I think I will input myself.
Why not? Earn that token. With tokens, you can do anything from bid on music, to making matches, to playing pinball. Lots of things you can do here with tokens on Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Not only can you use them on Twitch Plays Pokemon, but you can also use your tokens to join Twitch Plays Tank Turn Tactics. That is another game that the TPP streamer has created. It's a war-type game simulator. It's really exciting. There's drama, lots of drama to be held. But up now, we have a new match on the blue team. Will feature Girafarig, Ambipom, and Unown W.
And on the red team, it's going to be Buck, Gloom, and Gliscor.
So it's like a interesting match. We have some more psychic types against some poison types. So there's some advantages, but Gliscor does have some powerful stats at play to counter, and Unown is not super powerful as it stands on its own.
But that Psychic type move in Luster Purge will be able to do quite a bit of damage there to Muck and Gloom. So we'll see how this one plays out. It looks like the current advantage is for the blue team, but with some very careful playing here, the red team can pull out a victory. It might be a little difficult to note, but switching is enabled here for this match.
Yeah, switching is on, and Gloom has some abilities to set up and keep its health at a stable place with Moonlight and Sword Dance. So Gloom might be the savior for the red team.
If you are using the Gloom over there, a couple things. One thing to note is the second move there, Natural Gift Poison, will only be able to use once because its berry will be consumed in the process.
And Girafarig has some, it's a Flinch set with Headbutt and Zen Headbutt, along with Thunder Wave to paralyze and slow down opponents that may be faster than it, so it can get off flinches.
I also kind of like how, just for, I'm guessing for flavor sense, this Girafarig has Inner Focus, which means it cannot be flinched.
Yeah, that is a pretty nice touch there.
Now down under 1 minute. If you'd like to participate in this match, now is the time to bet.
Also, the Unown has a Nugget. I guess of no use other than if it gets thiefed and then flinged.
Unknown set Want.
I don't know about you, but when I had my Gen 2 Crystal cartridge, I made an effort to catch all the different Unown letters.
I did as well. It took quite a while, and near the end, I think I probably gave up. I'm not gonna lie.
It was very difficult because I believe you needed to activate all 4 different puzzles in order to run into all the different Unowns, and that required you to catch the 3 legendary dogs and then catch Ho-Oh.
A lot of effort required indeed, as we will get this match started here at the Stargazer Coliseum. The Blue Trainer and John Cena are ready to do battle.
Odds are about even, only about 10% difference. We'll see what the first turn will bring.
Girafarig is going to be moving first here. Goes for a Zen Headbutt, but misses the target.
And Muck goes for a Haze, which will eliminate the stat changes, but there were no stat changes to be changed.
Girafarig goes for a second Headbutt, but misses again. Very unfortunate here for the blue corner.
Those are some pretty low odds. I believe Zen Headbutt's accuracy is 90%.
Sludge comes back here from Muck, and that's a solid hit on Girafarig.
Finally, Girafarig does get off a Zen Headbutt, stab, super effective move on Muck, and takes it down to about a quarter health left.
Another turn and another Sludge here from Muck. Girafarig now down to half health. Do we see a poison? No poison. Girafarig is at 120 HP.
We'll see if Girafarig can get another Zen Headbutt and take out Muck. It looks like it will indeed take out Muck on this turn.
Distorted by Zen Headbutt.
Muck is down. There are 2 Pokemon left on the red team to take on blue team's other 3 Pokemon.
It looks like the red team's going to be switching into their Gliscor here. Gliscor is a very fast Pokemon. Maybe they'll be able to finish off Girafarig without taking any damage.
It looks like Gliscor is going for a Dig, which is a stab move.
Headbutt misses its target thanks to Gliscor hiding underground here. Gliscor is going to be coming in with that Dig on Girafarig.
Takes it down to just about 5% health.
Girafarig comes back with a Zen Headbutt. Solid hit on Gliscor.
Gliscor going for another Dig. It looks like that will take out Girafarig on the next turn. Misses attack.
And after another quick game of hide and seek, Girafarig goes down to that Dig attack.
2 Pokemon remain for each corner who will take the victory.
Blue team is going to be sending in their Ambipom next.
Mega Kick misses.
Swing and a miss here from the blue corner as Gliscor goes for Power Trick. This is going to swap its attack and defense.
Mega Kick hits this turn, takes Gliscor down to a clutch HP.
And Gliscor buries underground once again.
Ambipom misses its Mega Kick since Gliscor is underground.
And after that Power Trick here, this dig looks to do a large amount of damage, and it does, knocking Ambipom down to about a third health.
We'll see if Ambipom can get off a solid attack on Gliscor this turn.
It is able to pull off a move in the form of Iron Tail, and that will finish off Gliscor.
Yes, it will. Let's see if Gloom will be able to come in for the red team and clean up.
Gloom has quite a bit of work to do here, as it has two Pokemon to be able to fight through as it takes to the battlefield now.
We'll see if red team can use some Swords Dance and Moonlight strategies.
Ambipom goes for the U-turn here. Solid hit on Gloom, and Ambipom will return to its Pokeball.
Ambipom will now switch out with Unown W to maybe get off some super effective attacks on Gloom.
Buster Purge, as noted before, is Latios' signature move here, and that will be doing a massive amount of damage to Gloom.
Gloom does go for the Swords Dance. We'll see if it will be able to capitalize on that stat gain.
Gloom outspeeds Unown here and goes for Natural Gift.
And that will take out Unown in one hit because of the double attack boost from Swords Dance.
Swords Dance clearly paying off here for Gloom, as Ambipom will need to come back out here for the blue team.
Ambipom will come out, but it's below half health, so we'll see what can happen.
Ambipom goes for the Mega Kick, but misses the target, and that Razor Leaf will finish it off.
It looks like Gloom was able to battle back despite the type advantage from blue team. Red team will take a slight payout. Good game.
Yes, congratulations to all the winners on Red Team and John Cena himself. 108% payout.
Mega Man Soccer. I never heard about that.
Actually, I didn't either. Although I've heard this song before, so you would think I would have noticed that before.
Interesting. I guess that came out, I mean, Mega Man, the first Mega Man game was in 87?
Oh, I could not tell you. I am not up on my Mega Man trivia.
And now we are back to our side game. This is, I believe, Trash Gray, if I'm not mistaken.
It is Ash Gray, but we are trash.
Nah, man, you're one man's trash is another man's.
I'm not sure. But I do know there are 2 tokens on the line, and those are not trash. So if you'd like a chance to win those tokens, input now.
Yes, indeed, and we will get back to a new match in just a moment.
Those 2 tokens are being distributed now.